When playing Project Zomboid, there may be times where perhaps you wish a certain mechanic would be just a little different, or maybe if this one thing or that other thing was added, your life would feel much easier. Well, that's why I'm here today to share with you my personal favorite quality of life mods for Project Zomboid that I think everyone should be using. So let's just cut right to the chase and introduce our first mod. The first one I would like to share with you is called Fuel Side Indicator by Photo Buffalo. This is a mod that simply adds a small arrow on your fuel gauge which lets you know what side of the car your gas tank is on, just like in real life. This is probably one of the very first quality of life mods I ever installed. It's just so useful and saves you a lot of hassle whenever you pull into a gas station to fill up, and I can't imagine playing without it. Of course, the Project Zomboid devs recently mentioned that this feature is going to become vanilla in Build 42, but until then I would highly recommend using this mod. The second mod on our list today is called Common Sense by Braven. It is a fantastic mod which lives up to its name because you would need to lack common sense in order not to download it. It adds a ton of quality of life changes with much more to be continuously added in the future. Some of the most notable features it currently has are: crowbars can pry open doors, windows, and vehicles. Spears can be crafted with mops, brooms, or really any stick that looks suitable. Canned food can be opened with knives, screwdrivers, spoons, and things like that. Sheets can be crafted. Flashlights can be attached to your belt. And they have color indicators for the condition of vehicle parts. Of course, there are much more improvements to the game included in this mod. Also, once again, a couple of these quality of life changes have been confirmed by the Project Zomboid devs to be coming in Build 42 as vanilla features. Up next is Working Masks by Evok. It does exactly what the name says and makes it so that the various masks in the game will protect you from corpse sickness. Actual gas masks will have 100% effectiveness, medical masks are half as effective, and things like bandanas and balaclavas will have 1/4 of the effectiveness. The great thing about this mod is that it is compatible with almost every other mod that adds in clothing. Just as a warning, however, with this mod installed, your mask still won't protect you from the fumes of a generator turned on indoors. Moving on, next is Working Treadmill by F. Carica, I think. This is another one that you can probably already tell what it does based on the name. The treadmills you can find around the world are now functioning. This is a great way for your character to get some exercise and also to train the fitness and sprinting skills. This is another one of those mods that I always need in a playthrough just because it has always felt to me like you should be able to use the treadmills in Project Zomboid. After that, we have Quit Smoking by Pillow. If these mods continue to explain themselves, I might start to question what I'm doing here. This mod allows your character to lose the smoker trait after a few in-game weeks of not having a cigarette. On average, it takes about 4 weeks to quit, but if your character has the lucky or unlucky trait, that time will be shortened or lengthened depending on the trait. If you smoke a cigarette after losing the smoker trait, you will gain it back again. This is yet another feature that should just always be a part of the game in my opinion. Following that is Become Desensitized by Monkey. This is for those who are tired of their character panicking around zombies even though they've killed hundreds of them. The mod makes it so that once you've killed 500 zombies, you have a chance to gain the Desensitized trait. The chance increases with the more zombies you kill, and once you reach 2,000 kills, it gives it to you automatically. Certain traits and occupations can either positively or negatively impact your chances of getting the trait, and also, the amount of kills needed can be adjusted in the sandbox settings. Then, we have Water Dispenser by Konijima. It makes the vanilla water dispensers more realistic by allowing you to take off the water jugs and refill them. Dispensers around the map will spawn with a random amount of water. You can also fill them with gasoline. This is definitely yet another one I cannot live without and will use in every playthrough. Continuing on, Canteens and Bottles by Greb adds a bunch of new fluid containers to the game. There are 3 types of canteen, 2 flasks, multiple gym bottles, water skins, a giant water bottle, and even some jerry cans. These are way more useful and convenient than just carrying around that one plastic water bottle you keep having to refill. They can hold more fluid than the normal water bottles and also just add more to the immersion of the game. The last mod I'll be sharing with you today is a simple one, but nonetheless important. Ladders by Co makes the ladders in the game climbable. This allows you to reach places you never could before and also enables you to craft your own ladders. The best part about this mod is that it works with any map mods that have ladders in them, and it was also a part of my Mega Map 2.0 collection, as it is even necessary for getting to certain areas. And those were all of my most favorite quality of life mods that I believe everyone should be using. I know that I said it about a few of these, but I truly could not see myself doing a Project Zomboid playthrough without each of these specific mods installed. I hope that after watching this video, you feel the same way about them too. Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to leave in the comments what your favorite quality of life mods are, or if there's any that you would like me to cover in the future.